It's getting better all the time. I used to get mad in my school. The teachers that taught me weren't cool. You're holding me down, turning me round, filling me up with your rules. I've got to admit, it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. Can't get no worse to admit. It's getting better. It's getting better since you be mine. We used to be angry young man, me hiding me head in the sand. You gave me the word, I finally heard. I'm doing the best that I can. I've got to admit, it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. Can't get no worse to admit. It's getting better. It's getting better since you be mine. Getting so much better all the time. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better. I used to be cruel to my woman. I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved. Man, I was mean, but I'm changing my scene, and I'm doing the best that I can. Fool, you fool, I admit, it's getting better, a little better all the time. Can't get no worse, I admit, it's getting better, it's getting better since you be mine. Getting so much better all the time. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better. Getting so much better all the time. Well, there we go. That was Getting Better from the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper album. So, first of all, what we need to do is have a look at these chords, of which there are quite a few. Okay, so first of all, those eagle-eyed viewers will notice I was playing a really funky kind of chord at the beginning of the song, and this is a kind of A minor 7 chord. And if you notice as well, something else that I'm doing, I'll come into the strumming pattern in a minute, but I'm kind of squeezing the chord. So you kind of get this kind of chop sound. Jink, 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 jink. So if you notice, every time I strum, I kind of squeeze up and down to basically stop the strings from ringing out. Anyway, the A minor 7 chord that we're using here is by using your first finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and your 4th finger on the 3rd fret, 1st string. So there we go. It's a little bit like the Hard Day's Night chord, isn't it? So as I say, you kind of, when you're strumming this, you're kind of squeezing the chords. And then next up, we've got a nice easy C major. So use your 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 1st string. Now we've got 2 versions of the F chord. The first version is just the normal F chord that we all know and love. 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. And then the other version of F is just adding your 4th finger, your pinky, to the 3rd fret, 1st string. So you're getting this top C note here. So that's kind of what I'm calling it is F version 2. Next up, we've got a G major. So you use your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 1st string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Then we've got a G sus4. Now, all you need to do to turn a G into a G sus4 is add your little finger to the 3rd fret, 1st string. Now, if you've got quite chunky fingers and you find it difficult to do that, what you can do is just kind of rock your third finger onto both the second and first strings on the third fret. So you've got that kind of thing. So, but normally what you do is add your third finger to the third fret first string. So that's a G sus4. Next up, we've got an E minor. So use your first finger on the second fret first string, second finger third fret second string, third finger fourth fret third string. Then we've got a G7. So use your first finger on the first fret second string, second finger second fret third string, and third finger second fret first string. We've also got an A minor, so use your second finger on the second fret fourth string. And we've also got this chord, it's called a C5, and that's the last chord of the song. So what you do here is it's normal C chord with your third finger on the third fret first string, but you also add your second finger on the third fret second string. So that's called a C5. So that's all the chords that we're going to be using. So now obviously I need to go through the strumming pattern. Now if you want, you can really keep it simple by just doing downstrokes. I used to get mad at my school. The teachers that taught me weren't cool. Or you can do this kind of thing. So what I'm doing there, it's almost the same as doing downstrokes. I'm just throwing in a few upstrokes. So I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's entirely up to you how you want to play it. To be honest, because the song's got quite a staccato kind of chopped chink, 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 chink kind of rhythm, then you might want to just concentrate on the downstrokes, just keep it really choppy. Okay then, so we're going to start off with this A minor 7 chord. So that's the first thing, I'll just remind you. First finger, second fret, fourth string. Third finger, third fret, second string, and fourth finger, third fret, first string. So what we're doing is this, 8 down strums. You can throw in 1 or 2 up strums if you want. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And then we're going to go into the main. It's getting better all the time. So we go to the C. It's getting better all the... Now we're going to go to the F version 2. So what I'm doing here is leaving the little finger on the third fret first string and adding my first finger to the first fret second string, second finger second fret fourth string. It's getting better older, and F version 2, time. And now we're into the main verse. So we go to the G, and what we're doing now is kind of 2 strums on the G and 2 strums on the G sus4. So you keep alternating between the G and G sus4. So here's the G. I used to get G sus4 mad at my G school. G sus4. The G teachers who G sus4 taught me weren't G cool. G sus4. G holding me, G sus4 down, G turning me, G sus4 round, G filling me, G sus4 up with your G rule. Stay on the G. So on that last one, you do 4 strums on the G, filling me up with your rules. 2, 3, 4, and then we go to the C. I've got to admit it's getting, and then we're going to go to F version 2. So you leave your third finger where it is and play the F chord. Better, a little E minor, better, older. Now F version 1, the normal F. Time it can't, G7, get no, and then C. Have to admit it's getting, and then F version 2, better, a little E minor, better. Since F version 1, you be mine. And then we're going to alternate between the G and G sus4 again. So G, G sus4, G, G sus4, me, G, used to be a G sus4, angry young G, man, G sus4, me, G, hiding me, G sus4, head in the G, sand, G sus4, you, G, gave me the G sus4 word, G, I finally G sus4 heard, I'm G, doing the G sus4 best that I, now 4 strums on G, can, I've, then back to C, got to admit it's getting, now F version 2, better, a little E minor, better, all the F version 1, time, can, G7, get no, I see, have to admit, it's getting F version 2, better, it's getting E minor, better, since F version 1, you be mine, get, and then we're going to alternate between F and A minor, get, A minor, ting, F, so, A minor, much, F, bear, A minor, G7, all the, back to C, time, it's getting better, all the, F version 2, time, now to G, better, better, F, better, back to C, it's getting better, all the F version 2, time, G, better, better, and then to the F version 1, better, now G to G sus4, G, G sus4, G, G sus4, I, G, used to be G sus4, cruel to my G, woman I, G sus4, beat her and G, kept her a G sus4, apart from the G, things that she, G sus4, love, G, G sus4, G, man I was G sus4, mean but I'm G, changing my G sus4, scene and I'm G, doing the G sus4, best that I, now 4 strums on G, can, I, C, I admit it's getting F version 2, better, a little E minor, better, all the F, time, G7, C, yes I admit it's getting F version 2, better, it's getting E minor, better, since F version 1, you be mine, so F, get, A minor, ting, F, so, A minor, much, F, bad, A minor, G7, all the C, time, it's getting better, all the F version 2, time, G, better, better, F, better, C, it's getting better, all the F version 2, time, E minor, better, better, F version 1, better, then F, get, E minor, ting, F, so, A minor, much, F, bear, A minor, G7, all the, and then we go to the C5, so that's the C5, time. There we go. So in actual fact, the chords are not too complicated. It's just that there are so many of them and quite a few chord changes. So this one might take you a few attempts to actually get right. I know it did with me actually when I was actually compiling the chords. I was, where's the chord changes here? And I had to make sure that I got the chord changes just before the right words, otherwise it doesn't scan properly. Problem is with a lot of ukulele tutorials out there, a lot of the chord sheets out there don't get the chord changes in the right place, which is going to throw you immediately. So I'm always at pains to get those chord changes exactly as they should be. Okay, so here we go then. So here's your chance to join in. Like I did at the beginning of the tutorial, I'm going to play the song in its entirety. So let's give it a go. By the way, as I always mention, the chords and lyrics are in the description to this video. So if you just press on the description, you'll find all the chord and lyrics there. If you want to take a screenshot of it and then print it out, and then you can put it in your portfolio of music. Here we go then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's getting better all the time. I used to get mad at my school. The teachers who taught me weren't cool. You're holding me down, turning me round, filling me up with your rules. I've got to admit, it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. Can't get no, I have to admit, it's getting better. It's getting better since you be mine. To be angry young man, be hiding me head in the sand. You gave me the word, I finally heard. I'm doing the best that I can. I've got to admit, it's getting better, a little better all the time. I have to admit, it's getting better, it's getting better since you've been mine. Getting so much better all the time. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better. Oh. I used to be cruel to my woman. I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved. The man who was mean, but I'm changing my scene, and I'm doing the best that I can. Fool, you fool, I admit, it's getting better, a little better all the time. Can't get no yes, I admit, it's getting better, it's getting better since you've been mine. Getting so much better all the time. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better. Getting so much better all the time. There we are, Getting Better by the Beatles. And if you've got any other requests that you'd like me to teach you in the near future, just leave me a message in the comment section and I'll get back to you with a tutorial as quick as possible. Take care for now. Bye-bye.